I just found out the crazy stalker ex my boyfriend always complains about is actually his pregnant wife. We've been dating for 8 months. He told me his ex, Sarah, was obsessed with him and wouldn't stop stalking his life. When she started viewing all my Instagram stories, I just rolled my eyes. I thought she was just a jealous, bitter ex. But yesterday, she sent me a DM that made my stomach drop. It said, "Meet me at Starbucks in 10 minutes, or I'm sending the video to your boss." I rushed over there, fully ready to fight this girl. But when she walked in, she didn't look crazy. She just looked exhausted. She sat down, didn't say a word, and slid her phone across the table. It was a live video feed from a baby monitor, and right there on the screen was my perfect boyfriend, gently rocking a newborn baby in a nursery. I couldn't breathe. Then she whispered, "That's our son. He was born 3 weeks ago." My jaw hit the floor. My boyfriend told me he had been on a strict corporate business trip in Dubai for the last month. But girls, it gets so much worse. She swiped to her banking app and showed me their joint account. I recognized the exact dollar amounts. He was using her late father's inheritance money to pay the rent for my luxury apartment. I was literally living off the woman I thought was a crazy stalker. I felt so sick, but Sarah just looked at me and smiled. She said, "Do you want to get back at him?" So we hatched the most evil plan. Last night, I invited him over to my apartment for a romantic, candlelit dinner. I texted him saying I had a massive surprise. When he walked in, I told him he had to put on a blindfold. He was smirking, thinking he was getting lucky. I grabbed his hand, led him into the dining room, and pulled the blindfold off. I yelled, "Surprise!" Sitting at the head of my table, eating the expensive steak he bought with her money, was Sarah, and she was holding the baby. He turned completely pale and tried to run for the door, but I had already deadbolted it from the inside, and his bags were packed on the balcony.